Should the traitors seduce or eliminate? Traitors episode 7, spoilers. The episode ended on a cliffhanger of whether the traitors are going to try and seduce a player or whether they're going to try and eliminate a player. In a moment, I'll talk about why I think it's almost never a good idea to try and seduce someone, but don't take that sentence out of context. But for now, I'm going to talk specifically why I think in this instance it's a good idea to try and eliminate someone. And it comes down to the challenge and the way that the shields were handed out. In theory, everyone is safe because no one knows where the shields are, except there were 2 traitors on 2 separate teams, meaning that they know where quite a few of the shields are, and there's only 4 players where they don't know where the shields are. Basically, if they try and eliminate someone on the team that they don't know who has the shields and they're right, then this is going to make that team suspicious that there's a traitor on that team because how did they know who had the shields? But then that double bluff could also be the reason why they choose to eliminate someone on their own team who they know doesn't have a shield. They're guaranteeing an elimination, but also it could still be a shot in the dark because realistically, is a traitor going to expose themselves by eliminating someone they know doesn't have a shield, or are they going to take a shot in the dark? Rachel's team, for instance, there's 4 players and 2 shields. Jesse's team, there's 4 players, 2 shields. I mean, technically there was 5, but Harriet was one of them, and spoiler, she's out. I could speak about this for another 10 minutes going into specific details, but essentially, based on the way that the shields have been handed out in this challenge, there is no way to use this as concrete evidence as to whether there was or was not a traitor on your team, and so essentially, the traitors could still be anyone. And actually, I would argue that it is more sensible for them to eliminate someone that they know doesn't have a shield, just because that guarantees one less player in the game, while still being able to argue that it was probably a shot in the dark and it was up to chance. And now the other side of it, why I don't think seducing is ever a good idea. Now, there are occasions where it might work, but we've seen this game enough now to know that when someone's recruited, they are probably going to turn on the traitors, or the traitors are going to turn on them, and it's so rare that you're going to have a few traitors all willing to work together. And so sure, yeah, you might recruit someone as a sacrificial lamb like they said about Sam, but all you're really doing is finding a player that knows your identity, meaning they have more chance to throw you under the bus, make a compelling case against you because they know they're right, and if you turn on them, they'll turn on you too. But also because the players know, all of the players know that you can recruit throughout this game, it doesn't matter if they get rid of a traitor, they're going to start looking for a new one. And so they're going to be looking for changes in behavior, they're going to be looking for this different atmosphere, but that doesn't actually depend on whether you recruit or not, that just depends on when they eliminate a traitor. And at the end of the day, it's an individual game. You only win by making it to the end and staying in the game. So you really should only recruit someone that you believe will get you there, whether that's because they'll keep you or whether that's because you can get rid of them as a double, triple bluff. But otherwise, don't recruit.